Cancer, hi, how you doing? We're gonna look into your strength and your weakness, how to best utilize your strength, how to harness, or where to harness more strength from where does your weakness come at this time, and how to tackle it. And it's very interesting because your weakness is coming from a new inspiration, a new opportunity, potentially a new job. So you just at the surface level find harmony and balance, which you do have the skills and strength to if you are patient and look at every little detail. If I can recap this, what I'm having on the table. But let's dive into it. So you are a traditionalist, or you are going the traditional route in exploring and gathering intel. You really want to conform and respect authority, but also make sure that you have all the information at your disposal before you make a judgment call, or wield your knowledge to either defend yourself or cut through something. And cutting through something could also potentially mean having like an aha moment, not just physically or socially cutting people off, or in that sense. I like that your strength is currently into conformity and tradition and respecting what your forefathers have laid before you. So it's like almost an easy path to follow. But you also bring a fresh sense of curiosity and clarity to aspects that may be hidden or in the shadows that are yet unclear. So you are very curious and dedicated, and not as much finicky, but finicky, because you do take your time to gather all the information that you need, that you think might have prevalence in whatever you are doing at this time. And you are very attentionate to details, and it might seem like a daunting task and a heavy load, but you are very confident in your skills, your curiosity, your devotion, your dedication, and you are ready to go from the apprentice to the master. Granted, you are also given this beautiful gift of patience and resilience and dedication, so you are confident that you can reach your goal without burning yourself in the process, or getting too bored, or abandoning midway because it's too daunting. Now then, where to gather more strength from is, like I said, your dedication, your patience, because you know the worth and value of what you have currently invested in, and how to get the return on investment on the long run, so that you can depend upon this thing that you are investigating into, that you are looking into, that you are gathering intel for, that you are looking to master, and either follow the legacy of this or build your own legacy and tradition from this thing, if that makes sense. I hope it does. You have already put in some work, and you are now reaping the fruits of said work, and you are analyzing what went right, what went wrong, what things should you change for the next harvest, for the next outcome. Or it's just like really much like a work in process, or learning in process, until you reach the mastery of it all. And it's like a beautiful thing here in your quadrant, because you are going from a very young, inquisitive, curious, determined energy here if we go this way directly to the old wise master, but if we go clockwise, which is like the sort of logical thing, you're going from the apprentice, inquisitive, curious, dedicated energy to this man who is putting in the work, the effort, the time, who analyzes every step that he has taken, who maybe takes notes with the energy of the Page of Swords. I planted this, I watered every X amount of days, there was sunlight every day except that, it was rainy that day, I didn't water for a couple of days, blah blah blah, all the details. And he transmutes to the King of Pentacles, which is the guy who has worked, who has accumulated wealth and stability and dependability and reliability, because he knows his craft. He knows how to work whatever is in his possession, so that he can always fructify what he invests into. And this guy is transmuted then into the Hierophant, who can establish legacy and traditions and serve the community and teach the community and strengthen the community in feeding the new flock, the new generation, going again clockwise, giving back to the community what he once started. So he starts as a young man, curious to gather the intel and learn everything about the field or whatever that you are starting. You're putting in the work, you reap the effort, you reap what you sow, you reap the benefits, or the benefits, advantages, the fruits of your labor, and from that you can pass on the knowledge to the next generation, and round it goes. So it's a beautiful strength to have at this time. Now then, where your weakness is coming from is this new opportunity, inspiration, potentially a new work. We're gonna look into it. And Nine of Cups. So you are otherwise satisfied. So how come this is where your weakness is coming from? Are you too self-satisfied? Are you too self-content, self-pride, too trotting your stuff like a, what's that word called? Like a peacock? A little too much of a peacock energy? A little too sitting on your laurels, maybe? Or is this opportunity giving you that satisfaction? And I don't see how this can be a weakness though. Is this like, because if this thing is boosting your ego, to what point does it boost your ego? Is this becoming a burden? Is this becoming, like in French we say, mettre des bâtons dans les roues? It's like when you stick a wand or like a piece of wood in the carriage's, not tire, but you know, the wheel. So is this new opportunity like a wrench in your wheels going forward? Interesting. Is this maybe one too much burden being added to your load? Because the ace can quickly escalate to 9 and 10, and that's anxiety, and not anxiety, being overburdened, and then it goes cycles. Now then, how to combat your weakness, and this is absolutely fucking amazing, to your opportunity of a new challenge or work or inspiration or project or whatever, creativity. You have the Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional offer. So if you think that this could be like a potential burden or challenge instead of being a new creative endeavor, you do have the power in you to transmute that with your power of your energy. And being a Cancer, you are a water sign, so there's like a fair bit of water actually here in your weakness quadrant. Use your emotions to your advantage. Find the balance, find the alchemical process that on the financial and intellectual front gave you serenity, stability, dependability, to do the same on your weakness side with your emotions. So don't drown in your emotions and don't get maybe overly excited about new opportunities to the point where instead of becoming or being this inspirational opportunity to maybe add to this side of your life, it becomes a wrench in your wheel, stopping you or hindering your pace going forward. And you have the ability to counter that by alchemizing inspiration and emotion with gathering intel and data, in putting in the work and the effort and being patient and not rushing into things, taking it slow and steady so that you can weigh the worth and the balance of things to both heal and make sure that you profit from this inspiration that is giving you emotional fulfillment, but not to the point where you are a peacock parading and then like a train hits you and you lose all your feathers. Both cards here are about patience. One about healing, one about assessing what you have done and what you can do differently. This card also could be patience, although it's more like hindrance, because for every one step forward you are slowing down, looking backwards, going a step forward, looking back. So don't be afraid to take it slow and steady. And yes, be self-content and satisfied and wish fulfillment, all that good stuff. But if that wish fulfillment is causing you opening a vulnerable spot, be aware of that and be cautious of that. And only take what you can handle, nothing more. Cancer, I hope this has shed some light on your situation at this moment, and I hope to see you eventually in a new video. Ciao, ciao!